Well, hi all, big welcome back to the channel. Well, you find us in Kotor in Montenegro, but this week it's all about getting to Albania. But life on the road is never that straightforward, and it proves to be an extremely expensive week. Okay, not a bad little spot, other than the crop scarer, we think that's what it is, going off about every 7 minutes. You got this loud bang. I've no idea why, because there's no crops around. But we're just about to head off. I've got the scooter off. I've got my lovely wife beside me. And we are...
You're still creeping after yesterday, aren't you?
I am. So yeah, we're just about to head into Kotor on the scooter. It's the only way, I think, for us to get in there. So we'll go and check it out, maybe have some lunch, and go from there. So first impressions of Kotor, it's absolutely beautiful, and it's exactly what we were hoping for. And it's been a bit of an effort to get here, I have to say. We wouldn't normally make this much effort, but I don't think we're disappointed.
Not so far, no. It looks incredible.
And we've got a gorgeous day for it.
We have.
The city is famous for its cat population, and historically as a port, the cats controlled the rats and the mice, and it even has its own cat museum. Well, I think it's fair to say that we really like Kotor. It's got a lovely feel about it. I mean, it's August and it's reasonably busy, as you'd expect. Just being by the water as well is nice today when it's so warm. But I think we're going to stop, have a bite of lunch.
Yeah.
And it's just been nice just to have a chill, stop for an orange juice, just have a meander really, so it's been good. Well, it was a really good little stop, but I have to say, sort of early afternoon, too many people, the traffic now is horrendous, so that's us, we're back to the truck.
It really is glistening today, look at that.
Okay, I'm just stood in the shade of the tyre shop. It's 37 degrees today, it's absolutely baking hot, and it's only going to get hotter. It's 39 tomorrow, in fact 39 for the next few days. And we've got the spare sorted out, but whilst we're here we thought let's try and get some Michelin tyres for the front. But we just can't get them, and in fact you can't get them in Montenegro full stop, and you can't get them in Albania. So we've looked at the options. We've actually gone for a couple of Continentals, which I'm really happy with. I like them as a tyre anyway, and they're a little bit cheaper. But we've got to wait 4 days for the tyres to come in. So we're going to try and find somewhere with a bit of shade, haul up for a couple of days, find a river if possible, and just wait it out really, and thereafter get into Albania. We're meant to get into Albania today, but we've decided, you know, it's a good setup. They speak English. They've sort of, you know, gone above and beyond to try and get us these tyres because they haven't been easy to source. So yeah, we just said let's stay here, let's get the tyre sorted out, and then move on. Okay, so we're just looking for somewhere to park up for a few days, ideally with a bit of cover. So
Just looking at that patch there. Where's the sun
it'll be
going?
somewhere in here. Well, this is where we've ended up. I mean, it's so hot today, so a little bit of tree cover will do as well. And then I think from here we'll actually cross the border into Albania, head north, try and get some elevation in the hope that we can get somewhere much cooler than where we are now. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. It's probably about 30 odd degrees right now.
There's a river about 5 minutes away, so we're going to go and explore that.
Yeah.
The lady at the tyre shop today said that we could swim in it, so...
Yeah, but it really is about getting on here, trying to get some sort of wind chill. So right, helmets on, let's go. Okay, I think we've found tomorrow's activity, where it is a gorgeous evening and this water is actually really clear.
It is. Yeah, I'd swim in there, no problem.
Yeah. So I just fancied chicken and chips tonight, €7.50, and we've got some veggies as well. But honestly, look how much is here. Right, back at a little humble abode, but I honestly don't think we could have got a better space today, or a better place to park up today. And the colour of the sky tonight is just gorgeous. It's just sort of pink and peach, and the layers of mountains is just fantastic. And seeing the mountains around Teft, where we're heading in Albania, it's just gorgeous. I can't wait to get there, because that is where we're going. Right, Izzy's getting agitated. We've been here a few days.
I'm agitated because it's hot.
I know, that's what I mean. We've been here a few days, and honestly, it's hot, like properly hot. It's about 38, 39 degrees. The first night was horrendous here. There was no wind whatsoever. And the next morning, as he said, and I'm talking like 5 o'clock in the morning, said, right, that's it, I'm booking into the hotel. So thankfully yesterday wasn't so bad. We had a really good breeze, and we've got a bit of a breeze today. But it's
the only thing that's saving us right now.
It's 5 o'clock in the evening. It's still 35.2 degrees in here, so we're going to jump on the scooter and head down to the river again, and hopefully get in the water.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and cool off.
Hopefully about it.
And then fingers crossed, we might have our tyres tomorrow at the earliest. It might be Tuesday.
That would be good.
We don't know yet, so we hope so, because it's actually getting warmer again throughout the week. So we're desperate to get up into the mountains in Albania and cool off.
And now you're waffling. Can we just go, please?
Come on, let's go.
Before I melt.
I'm gone. See ya. Well, that was so worth doing, honestly. It's so bloody hot out there, out of the trees. It's roasting. Even on the scooter, normally we can get a little bit of respite on there, air, you know, passing by. But even then, it's just like, wow, just too hot. So we've done well to find this little spot under the trees. So I think we need to rehydrate, which means get the wine bottle out. It's very important when it's this hot. Well, morning guys. Well, it's Monday morning, and we're hoping to get a call from the tyre people today. It might be today, it might be tomorrow. And I think the plan is really, as soon as the tyres are fitted, we're going to hot fit it up into the mountains in Albania. So we've decided to jump onto a little campsite today and do a little bit of washing. We can't really hang the washing out here, so we just thought, let's get ourselves to the point where we can get, you know, full of water, washing done, shopping if needs be. It's by a river, so we just thought that's the best solution, and then we'll disappear into the mountains
to cool down.
Hold on, Izzy's grumpy this morning. Are you grumpy?
I am grumpy. It didn't drop below 30 degrees in here last night. It was like trying to sleep in a sauna next to a hot water bottle. Obviously that's Phil. There was no wind at all. I mean, it was just so hot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think a campsite by a river sounds like a good idea. We can plug in, have the fan on, not worry about being under shade. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have done it yesterday, actually.
Yeah,
that's why I'm grumpy.
Let's get packed up and get on the road. Right, there we go. There's our little campsite. Okay, well this is our little spot. We're in the shade, as you can see. Well, everyone's in the shade. It's super hot today. It's 40 degrees today and we're all feeling it. But 15 euros a night, which I think is a real bargain. You know, it's approaching the end of August. And that includes electric as well, if you need it. We've got a wash on today as well, so we're just sort of waiting for the tyre guys to give us a call, and then as soon as that happens, we're off. Is it too hot to hang out the washing?
It's too hot to do anything.
Okay.
I just want to lie in a cold bath.
Come on, get the washing out, chop chop.
Thanks. Helpful as always.
I'm giving you direction.
Thanks.
Right, good job, Izzy.
Wow, thanks.
I was just coming out to see if you wanted any help.
No, I think I can manage, thank you.
Alright, it's a shame. I'm here now.
Go away.
The tea's made.
Thank you.
Well, morning guys. Well, I'm just going to take a moment and talk about tyres, because we're just about to get our tyres changed this morning. And if you followed our travels, you'll know that in the early days when we bought the truck that we had a few issues with tyres, and we had a blowout. Thankfully it was on the rear whilst we're in Spain, and that prompted us to really sort of think about the tyres. And the tyres were old, although they had loads of tread on them and they looked in really good order. There was no cracking. We thought it's too much of a risk, and we were heading across to the Caucasus, and we just thought, you know, big mountains, remote places, we've got to be sure and satisfied within ourselves that the tyres are good. So we changed all the tyres, and obviously that was a massive cost. But what we couldn't do is get the Michelins that were on there. So the Michelin XLs, which we like, although they're very expensive, we just couldn't get them for 6 weeks, and we had a ferry booked, and we just thought, okay, what do we do? And so the guy in the shop said, okay, look, I can get Dunlops, and this is just after the pandemic, and we just thought, wow, you know, the whole supply and demand thing was difficult, so we thought, okay, right, we'll go with the Dunlops. So we put these Dunlops on, and I have to say they haven't really worn that well. Now we've only done about 24,000 miles on them, and for a truck tyre I'd expect an awful lot more than that. But the reason that they haven't done so well is simply because we've spent the last 20 months in the mountains pretty much, and last year in particular we spent 6 months in Georgia and Armenia, not to mention, you know, the mountains in Turkey and everywhere else we'd been. And it's literally, you know, if you sort of look at it, you've got these huge mountain roads, you know, hours at a time coming down them, and you're clearly just sort of scrubbing off the edge of the tyres. Now we have actually rotated the tyres, first rotation after 12,000 Ks, but ultimately they're at that point now where the wear markers are sort of low. Probably get another couple of thousand Ks out of them, but we just thought, let's keep it safe. They're on the front, let's get them changed. So that's what we're doing this morning. But we're actually opting for Continental tyres. We just couldn't get Michelin XLs at all. And the guy said, you won't get them in Albania either. And we couldn't get them in Greece last year. And the only reason we managed to get one spare last year in Turkey is because we went through the MAN dealership, and they got special permissions, because for them it's deemed a military tyre, and we couldn't believe the effort that it took to get that. And we were driving from pillar to post and just thinking, this is absolutely crazy. It's only a Michelin tyre we're after, but for them it was a big deal. So yeah, we're sort of switching the fronts to Continentals, which I'm happy with, because on our new truck that's what we're opting for as well. So just getting packed up as we speak, and then we're going to drive to the tyre shop. Okay, so here are our new tyres. So whilst we're here, I've asked the guys if they would rotate the rears as well, and that's just what they're doing right now. Right, we're done. New front tyres on, rears rotated, we're happy. But actually it's taken a little while. We were here first thing this morning. It's midday now. The temperature is up. It's absolutely boiling yet again. Another sort of 30 or 39 degrees today. So I think we're going to haul up in a little campsite not far from here, only because it's got a pool. We fancy a little dip before heading into the mountains tomorrow in Albania. Just check the weather there. It's about sort of 23, 24 with cloud during the day, and then down to about 11 or 12 at night, which just sounds absolutely perfect because we're really struggling with the sleep. So just putting on some water right now, and then we're off. So here is the reason that we've come onto this little site. Right, let's get in there. Okay, you know those best laid plans that you have sometimes? Certainly isn't to be this morning. So obviously we were at the tyre place yesterday. Everything was good. I got the guy to check the rear tyres, the Michelins, and they were slightly under pressure. They're about 5.2 bar, normally run them at about 6, the maximum 6.6. So we thought, yeah, okay, well, just top them up. And then this morning was doing a little walk around, as I do every morning before we head off. There's a little ripple on one of the tyres and a little bulge in the side wall of the other. I wasn't really happy about that, so I know Izzy wasn't happy about it. So we went back to the tyre shop. They had looked, you know, sort of a little bit of sort of chat and thinking, yeah, they're not right. So it's sort of making Izzy feeling a little bit nervous, so we decided just to bite the bullet. Ordered another 2 Continentals, so we changed all 4 tyres, which obviously is extremely painful from a cost point of view. But the downside is they're going to tag. It's Wednesday today. They said they might be here by Friday, but it might be Monday. So I'm thinking, oh, God, you know, it's obviously still baking hot. So we just thought, you know, okay, we'll do it. It gives us that peace of mind that the tyres are right. We obviously had a blowout early last year, and that sort of scarred Izzy in particular. Thankfully it was on the rear, and yeah, we're keen not to repeat that. I think we got away lightly there, so we just thought, yeah, you know, as sort of painful as it is from a cost point of view, we'll just pay the money and have that sort of peace of mind, really. So yeah, total transition then to Continental tyres, except for the spare. The spare is a year old. It's a Michelin. It's a year old. It's done about 20 k's. It was 900 euros, so I'm definitely going to keep that. There's nothing wrong with that at all, so that will stay as a spare, and it's the way it goes. So for now, I'm just going to jump on the scooter and go and buy another fan. Good morning, guys. Well, this has been our little park up for the last few days, and I haven't actually filmed anything because it's been a little bit boring actually. It's been lovely for us. We've been cooling off by the pool, which has been a bit of a godsend because it's just been so hot. Even in the mornings, you know, 9 o'clock in the morning, it's in the 30s, and there's just no respite. So that's been lovely. We're doing a few little jobs, so we've got a bit of washing done. I've cut my hair, and just sort of catching up, doing a little bit of work, responding to emails, that sort of thing. So it's been really good. It's Monday tomorrow. We're really hoping the tyres are in tomorrow, but frustratingly the weather is changing on Tuesday. We've got a really big storm inbound with lots of rainfall on Tuesday, and then it stays pretty grim for the rest of the time. Where we're going to up in Tef in Albania, it's not looking too good. I think it's sort of raining, highs of sort of 12. So I think, oh, we've missed the boat in that one. So hey ho, we can't change the weather, but yeah, we're definitely ready for getting back on the road. Well, we're still here, no tyres as of yet, but we're really excited. Izzy, why are we excited?
Because it's going to rain tonight, a lot. 19 millimeters in an hour apparently.
Yeah. And
the temperature will drop to about 25 degrees, which will be bliss.
So it's actually still very warm here. I mean, it's 34.2 degrees right now. So yeah, I think we're going to be travelling in the rain tomorrow, travelling into Albania, providing we get the tyres done. And then for the rest of the week, it's kind of rain on and off. But actually, we're okay with it. It's we haven't seen rain in some time, so...
Weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be lovely. Yep, we did have our storm last night, but in fact it's drying out really quickly. There's a little bit of blue sky about this morning, which is great, but the good news is, the best news, our tyres are in. It is midday, so we're a little bit sort of late in the day. So we're just about to pack up, head to the tyre shop, get the tyres changed over, do a bit of shopping, and then get on the road. And fingers crossed, finally get to Albania. Tyres are fitted, no more talking tyres. We're good to go, but we're going against the grain. We're heading the border crossing mid-afternoon. It's gone 3 o'clock. We never do border crossings at 3 o'clock. But I think we're just keen to get there now, so we're going to do it.
And we have some Haribo, just to help us on the way. It's been a while.
Just in case we're sat there for hours on end. Right, come on, let's go. It's time. Let's get the air conditioning on.
Yep, let's.
Well, 5 minutes from the Albanian border, so let's see how long it takes us. Right, 10 minutes, done. Really, really simple.
Park up.
Here we are, we're just going to pull in and get a SIM card.
So we just stopped at the border and bought 2 of these. It's Telecom one, which is Albanian, and it's 29 euros for 100 gig, which will last for a month. So not bad.
Right, in here is our little overnight park up.
Oh, Phil, I don't like that. No. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can you give me that then, please?
Yeah.